Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So I wanted to do a quick update. So I'm currently 39 weeks pregnant. My last video was 36 weeks going on 37. I am probably 4 days away from my due date, and I told you all that we were planning a C-section. So based off of complications from my first birth, and what's so crazy is I did not want to do it. I was just like, oh no, this is not about to happen. But I kind of like came to grips with it, and then I remember I was supposed to have my C-section Tuesday, you all, on the 19th. Today is like the 23rd or something. And I was supposed to have it on the 19th. And the day before the 19th, I was feeling down. And I was like, what the heck? And I guess I was thinking about the C-section. I was just like, okay, you know, this is something I have to do. And then I just was like, you know what, Brandy, just give into it. Like, this is what you're doing. You're going to have your baby. Just give into it. And I gave into it. And the morning before I was supposed to have a C-section. So yeah, it was Sunday. And I was like, just give into it. Just give into it. And then Monday came. It was the day before the C-section. And that morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, for some reason I woke up. And then my husband woke up. And he was like, hey baby, is there any way that you could like change it so you don't have to do the C-section? Like, do you have to do it? And I was just like, what do you mean? Because this whole time he was like, you know, do what the doctor says. Of course, it's your body, but we don't want any issues. Like, let's just go with what the doctor say. That type of deal. Okay. I made the decision to get the C-section. Of course, I'm fearful. I don't know what's going to happen. So I made a decision mainly because of my husband. Of course, I wanted to do it as a mom to protect my daughter, but I honestly did not. I didn't want to say I didn't believe what the doctor was saying, but I just felt like I can have a natural birth. Like, I don't have to get a C-section. And if you all want to know more about it, go watch my 36-week video. But basically, the doctor was saying my daughter has shoulder dystocia. So that means your shoulder gets stuck in the birth canal when the baby's coming out. And she was like, that the incidence of that happening again is a higher risk and all this and the third. And I was like, I really don't know for sure if she even has shoulder dystocia, because she, the doctor like never said it. My doctor never said that she had shoulder dystocia. And the research that I was looking at was saying that, sorry y'all, this might be life. The research I was looking at, was saying that if you do have shoulder dystocia, it's a medical emergency, and basically, ooh, got a little lightheaded. All hands will be on deck. So, and that wasn't the case. Like, it just, I remember the doctor pulling the baby out and keeping it pushing. Like, nobody noticed that my daughter even had an issue with her shoulder. But that's that. Until afterwards. But, so I was like, was it even shoulder dystocia? Was it an error or something happened, you know? And I just felt like I was being misdiagnosed. I don't know. I really honestly felt like, okay, this is not going to happen again. Like, I'm going to be able to birth this baby. I'm more mature. I know what to expect. I don't plan on getting induced. And I was induced in my first one. That's, y'all know inductions are notorious for being long labors, horrible labors. You have to get epidural, all this good stuff. And I had a natural childbirth. Like, it was just a lot going on. But now I feel more confident, more relaxed, and more, like, I know what to expect. So I do believe that my second time around, I will do better as far as pushing, as far as controlling my breath, as far as like having a quicker labor, things like that. Of course, every pregnancy is different. Every labor is different. You don't know what to expect. But I do feel more confident in going into this one. So I just didn't see a C-section as being necessary. So when he told me that, I was just like, what? Because he had been so much adamant about getting a C-section. And not like domineering or anything like that. But he was just like, you know, this is child too. Like, he was concerned. He was like, you know, I prayed about it. And I was telling you to do it based off of fear. But whatever God wants to happen is going to happen regardless. So do what you want to do. I know you're going into this. You're in the wrong headspace. You don't want to do it. And I'd rather you be in a better headspace. And, you know, do what you want to do. And I was just like, wow. Like, whoa, where did this come from? This is the day before I'm supposed to get it. I was like, whoa, this is so crazy. So then that of course, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. So when my doctor's office opened, I called them and told them like, hey, I want to cancel it. I talked to my doctor. Yeah, I'm feeling nauseous. Maybe that means the baby coming, because I feel super nauseous and like cramping, but it's a light cramp. I hope it's not just I gotta have a bowel move. I got the BGs. No. But y'all, sorry if I look super bright. This freaking light in front of me. It's either that or I'm gonna look super like washed out. Or not washed out, super dull. But anywho, I called her and talked to her and she was like, okay, so do you want to do induction? Da, 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 da. I was like, don't really want to get induced. And then she's like, okay, you know what, let's meet up on this day. The day I was supposed to get the C-section. She's like, I have time available. Because you canceled last minute, girl. And she was like, go ahead and come in, we'll do an exam, da da da. So I went in Tuesday on the 19th. Chris, I and the baby went. That was good, we all were able to go. And she told me I was 3 centimeters dilated. Yay! But just like with Madison, my cervix is really, really high. Like it hasn't softened. So she was like, I do want to sweep your membrane, but you're up too high. The cervix is too long. So she said it might not work anyway. So she's like, I'm not going to sweep it. And she was like, do you want to do an induction? I was like, no. She's like, how was your last induction? Da, 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 da. And I kind of was just like, I want to have a baby before the weekend. So I planned an induction. So the induction was planned for Thursday. And I was like, Chris kept asking me, this is why I love my husband so much, because he understands me. Like, it's just so crazy how you think a person don't understand you and they so different from you, but they really know you. It's, yeah, when you get into a partnership, like, it's deep. It can get real deep. But anywho, he was like, do you want to do this induction? I was like, well, I want to have a baby early. I do want to get her out the way. I want to get this baby out the way. And ugh, I feel gross. I was like, I do want to have a baby, but you know, I really don't want to go through the induction. And the doctor told me, she was like, well, usually the inductions the second time is a lot better. Your body knows what to do. It knows how to respond to everything. It's a lot quicker. It's not as crazy. She said, but, you know, are you open for epidural? No. Because the thing is, I said, well, I told her in hindsight, I probably should have gotten an epidural because I was so exhausted. I could not rest. I was in labor for 17 hours. I pushed for 3 hours. That right there shows me that that induction and the position I was in to push, it was just not good. It just wasn't right. That's what I'm saying. Now I trust myself more. I know what to expect. I know how to be more assertive when it comes to my labor and delivery and say what I want to do. I do not want to push on my back. We need to find a different position. This is not working for me. So it is so not natural to push from your back. If you look at the anatomy of a woman, if they're pushed from their back, they're trying to push the baby up versus pushing the baby out. So you need gravity to help you. And then like, yeah. So anywho, mommy boring you? Yeah. You don't want to be down there with daddy. You want to be up here with me, don't you? I know. You want to be down here with mommy? That's what I thought. I thought you wanted to be with me. So, so like I said, I feel way more mature and way more assertive about what I want to do and how I want to handle my labor and delivery. This is my labor and delivery, my baby, my body, my space, my time. So I just feel like more like empowered this time around. So anywho, but I still scheduled the induction because I was like, oh, we'll just get the baby out. And I was thinking about Chris's work schedule, and so I was thinking about all that and everybody else's work schedule when it comes to Madison. And that's why I told Chris, he said, look, Brandy, forget all that. Whenever the baby come, like, we'll figure everything out with Madison and everything else. Like, you need to be in the right headspace. And he is so right. Like, I'm one of those people, I think a lot of people, if your mind is not right, if you can't get your mind right, like, no matter what anything looks like, what you have, who's around you, like, you're not going to be able to get the outcome that you want, I feel like, because your head not right, like your mind controls so much. And so I was like, yeah, but I don't want to be that person that keep canceling everything. I had already canceled. Did you pee or poop? I'm gonna change you. Go get where backwards at. Anywho, now she messing with her hair. Anywho, y'all, so I was like, what was I just saying? So I was like, I don't want to be one of those people that keep canceling stuff. I got to go back and forth with the doctor. He said, so what? Like, he said, I'm sure it's way more difficult women than you that are pregnant. Like, it's okay. Like, forget that doctor. If you don't want to do it, you need to call them and cancel them and say you don't want to do it. And so one thing that the doctor did suggest is she said, I do not suggest that you go past 40 weeks. Because Chris asked him, he's like, you know, she told us you can go to 42 weeks. That's really actually, you know, they give you that leeway. 37 to 42 weeks is like, you know, your full term. So I just love my little baby. Anywho, you want to leave? It's hot in here. I know this light in front of me. Give me a hug. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we about to leave and get something to eat.
No.
You want to eat?
No.
Okay. Okay. We about to leave. Hold on. Give mommy like 5 minutes, okay? And you need to start cleaning up this room while these toys you pulled out. Go put the toys up. Here. Go put your toys up. Put them up. No, don't throw it on the floor. Put it up. Here. Put everything back in there. Oh, big girl. Put them toys up. Yay. Put the toys up. Put your toys up. Oh, she's such a big girl. Like, comment, and subscribe for more 2 under 2 videos. I will be having 2 under 2. Okay. So anywho, so I did call her. I canceled it. And she's like, okay. I didn't talk to her though. She had her inmate call me, and I'm supposed to meet Monday. So like I said, today's Friday. Supposed to meet up with her. Oh, Monday. I'm a little lightheaded. I'm supposed to meet up with her Monday at 9:45. Mind you, my due date is Tuesday, and we said we don't want to go past the due date. So let's see. Hopefully my cervix has lowered. I've been getting on this freaking ball ever since Chris was like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Girl, I've been jumping on this ball, bouncing on the ball, walking around, doing all type of stuff to help, you know, get myself together. I've been watching hypnobirthing videos and all these different videos to help with like your breathing techniques, because I had stopped preparing for a natural birth because I figured we had to do the C-section. So I should have, part of me was like, I'm going to keep doing everything I was going to do to prepare for it because I don't want to have this natural birth. I'm going to have this natural birth. And only thing I did that helped me to prepare is I've been drinking red raspberry leaf tea, which is supposed to ripen your cervix and stuff like that. So, I don't know, y'all. It's supposed to actually tone the cervix and tone that muscle better. And other things supposed to help with. But that's something I've been doing. So, yeah, that's that. So, today is Friday. I go in Monday to see what she's talking about. Maybe I've dilated more. Maybe my cervix has shortened so she can sleep it. Maybe I'll have the baby before then. We shall see. I still kind of feel like the baby is high. Because when I feel like my lower abdomen, I still feel like softness. Like I don't feel hardness. And sometimes if I'm laying down, I'll touch down there and like it's all skin. Like it's no baby down there. So I don't feel like she's moved down enough. And Madison was like that too. Like my cervix was so far back. So we'll just see how things go. I am super blessed. I'm so grateful that I have a partner who is mindful and who... My husband is very in tune with stuff. Even though he don't seem like that sometimes, I'll be like, oh, this man's clueless. But it's like, when he needs to be, he's so in tune to like my emotions and stuff like that. He's not an emotional person. I'm not saying he's cold or anything like that. He's a Gemini, you know, Gemini. Anyway, so he's not super emotional. He's like more logical. But when he needs to be, ooh, baby moving. So yeah, he's just super in tune to me when he needs to be, and I really appreciate and love that. It's so important, y'all, to have somebody that you can connect with like that. Yeah, because otherwise I kept putting myself in a position like, okay, well, let me do what's convenient for everybody else. Let me just not be difficult. Let me just give in. You know, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna give in. And I found that that's a bad habit of mine. Of I see something I want, I know what I want, I know how I want it to be done, and I'm super like, yeah. But then when other people get involved, I kind of just give in. I'd be like, okay, like whatever. I become like the martyr in a sense. And I'm so pissed off the entire time I have to do it, but I still give in to somebody else's like desires or wants or schedule or flexibility, whatever. But me, I'm the one that's over here wounded, like, because I didn't want to do that. And I'm over here sulking when all I had to do was say, like, no, I don't want to do that. So I like this whole experience has really taught me, like, Brandy, you need to stick to what you want, know what you want, express that, and just stick to it. Like, because that's why I feel like if I come off too, like I feel like I can come off really aggressive when I want something, and like I don't want to get to that point, so I just kind of just give in. But it's just like I'm the one that's hurting, because at the end of the day, it's my body, it's my baby, it's my project, it's my experience, and so I shouldn't let anybody override that. So I learned a lot. So ladies, if you're a man, you watching this, like, support your woman, y'all. Support your woman. And ladies, just know that it's your pregnancy, it's your body, and like I said, it's your experience, it's your time. Your time. You don't have to think about, oh, what about this? What about the doctor said this, and that? Like, really go with your intuition, y'all. Like, it's so important to do that. And I'm like just learning more and more about that, especially as a woman, as a mother, like growing up. Like, I'm realizing like I gotta be in tune with my intuition and what I feel like is the best thing for me. As women, we have that intuition. Men have it too, and so we have to tap into that and not let things like cloud it, like scheduling and, oh, I don't want to come off as rude, or I don't want to come off as difficult, or I just want everything to be cool. I want everything like peace. I want peace, but deep inside, like, you having like an internal struggle. Like, that's not cool, especially when you want to give birth to a human being. Like, you don't want to have that internal struggle, y'all. So that's my little spiel. I hope this video not too long. It probably is. Thank you all so much for watching. I will keep you all updated. Hopefully she comes soon. Like I said, I feel like super gross. I don't know if, like I said, if it's like if I gotta do something or what, but I feel so nasty. So gross. All right, come here, Maddie, so we can say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. She's like, there's nobody there, mama. Say bye. You're so cute. All right, get my baby together. Bye. Bye.